Welcome to your 2015 Seattle Seahawks ticket preview. In this video, we'll be reviewing the Hawks' home schedule, paying close attention to the cheapest ways to attend a game, and focusing in on some of the top matchups. We'll then walk through an interactive seating chart of CenturyLink Field to find the cheapest tickets across all games, and also to point out some of the best places to sit for a Seahawks home game. So let's dive right in and take a look at the Seahawks home schedule for the upcoming season. The first home game doesn't get played until week 3 when the Bears are in town, but then a week later is the only Monday night game of the year in a contest against the Detroit Lions. 2 weeks later, the Hawks will host the Carolina Panthers, but after that we see almost an entire month without the Seahawks playing in Seattle. Now that comes to a close on November 15th when the Cardinals are in town, which is also a Sunday night game and is one of the cheaper options that's not found at the end of the season. A week later, there's a big conference matchup against the 49ers, and then a week after that on November 29th is a really intriguing option against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now these tickets are some of the most expensive we'll see all year, with the lowest price ticket right now being $262. But these last two home games against the Browns and the Rams are going to be the cheapest ways to go see a Seahawks game at CenturyLink Field. The Browns game on December 20th has tickets as low as $129, which is the cheapest price we'll be able to find all season. So now we'll transition over to the interactive seating chart for CenturyLink Field, where we can learn more about the different seating options and be able to spot some of those top deals. After taking a look at the Seahawks home schedule for the upcoming season, here we are now at the interactive seating chart for CenturyLink Field. This is a great resource for learning more about the different seating options and to also be able to spot those top deals throughout the entire season. However, if you already have a specific game in mind which you want to attend, you're better off coming to the top right, clicking where it says CenturyLink Field, and loading up our event schedule. From there, you can click on your game and we'll take you off to a different page where you'll be able to view every single ticket that's available for sale for that game. But I'm going to close this because we're going to learn more about how the seating chart can actually help us find great deals throughout all games all season long. So over on our left, we have a list of the different seating options. On our right is our interactive seating chart, which we actually load with the lowest price ticket for each one of those seating options throughout the entire year. So that's represented by these blue price flags, and you can see here our lowest price club ticket is $313. If I wanted to learn more, I could click on the flag. We'll be able to find out which game it pertains to. Is that Seahawks-Browns game? If I wanted to make this $313 purchase, all I need to do is click on this green button and it'll take me off to a checkout page. But if I want to see what the cheapest club ticket is for each individual matchup, I'll come down to my price chart where each bar represents a different game. As I mouse over each one of the bars, it'll reveal which game it's for and what that low club price is. As you can see, in the tail end of the season, here's our $313 Browns ticket, but then the Rams game also has a pretty decent low price for a club ticket at $333. If I want to make this purchase, I could click on my bar here, and I'd be taken to a page which will highlight the area, and hopefully those tickets are still available for sale. So that's a little bit about how we can use the chart right off the bat to spot those top deals. But let's say we just want to learn more about the different seating options available to us at CenturyLink Field. That's where we're going to want to come over to our left side list and begin to scroll down through the different options. Now you'll see as you scroll through, the map will react to kind of show you where these seats are located. And it'll also show you some more price flags on some of the lowest price tickets. If you want to learn more about the different seating options, you can click to expand more details, which will include descriptions as well as any fan comments and fan reviews we might have. As we continue down, you can see we also have recommended seats for different experiences, some popular choices, as well as some different fan favorites. But now I just want to take a quick second to review some of the more important areas to consider the next time you're looking to purchase Seahawks tickets. So let's start off by taking a look at the club and premium seats. These are a great option as they provide a more upscale environment. The seats are wider and cushioned, and they also have some of the best sightlines in the house thanks to being on this second seating tier. Granted, these are going to be some of the more expensive seats throughout the course of the season, but if your budget affords, it's hard to go wrong with a club level ticket. So another good option to consider is coming down to our recommendations for seeing the field. And let's click to reveal additional information on why these are recommended. And as you can see here, not only are they on the lower level and close to midfield, but they also have a great elevation near the top of the 100 level. So that makes it easier to see over the players and team personnel on the sidelines. Also, these seats are close to the entry tunnels, which on this side of the field is just above the last row of the 100 level. So it'll make for quick trips to and from the concourse if you go to grab concessions. You won't miss a lot of the game, so these are excellent options. Another incredibly important seating area to consider, and one that we actually get a lot of questions about, is the covered seating at CenturyLink Field. So it rains a lot in Seattle, obviously, and the field does have an extensive roof. However, there are gaps in where the roof covers. So the nice thing here is that our map is showing us all the areas where there's covered seating. So if I wanted to find out what the cheapest price was for the cover, I could click here on my Find Tickets for $158. And again, it's for the Browns game, but we can interact with our price chart again and hopefully find a ticket that works for us at a matchup we want to be at. So, but let's say now we had a specific section in mind that we wanted to sit and we want to learn a little bit more. What we can do is come over to the interactive seating chart, find our section, give it a click, and we'll load up a new screen which will contain all the information that we have on that section. This will include any descriptions, recommendations, a little bit more about the actual seating area, and it'll also include any fan reviews and fan comments that we have. Another feature to this view is that we'll also have in-seat photos. So this is a great resource to use because you never really know what you're getting out of a ticket until you can actually see the view from the seats. So I definitely recommend checking out the seat views before making your purchase. You'll really know what to expect before going to the game. If you want to view prices for that specific section and the surrounding areas, we do have a price container which you can click on, and again you'll get a price container with those bars where you can investigate and find the matchup that works best for you. So that's a little bit about the CenturyLink Field seating chart. Definitely come over and explore it. It's the best way to learn more. And be sure to check out our channel for later videos, as we'll be keeping an eye on ticket prices, and as we find some of those great deals, we're going to be issuing videos on how to search those out for those big time specific matchups.